Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's 48th Annual Golden Fleece Awards. It's great to see everybody out here today because I'll tell you what, this is one of the most special nights of the year for us because Golden Fleece is all about you. It's all about the seniors and the parents and recognizing the seniors for all those amazing accomplishments that they've made over these last 4 years. And I got to say, the last 4 years obviously have been very unique for us all. And but just the very fact that you have persevered and found a way and managed through it and got to this point is something that we should all be very proud of. So congratulations on getting here at the Golden Fleece Awards tonight. I want to thank our amazing team of counselors, particularly Miss Joy Pham, who's out here, and all the counselors who helped make this night possible. I want to thank all of our presenters that are going to be presenting tonight in advance, as well as student performers. As you can see, the band is over here ready to go lined up, and we'll get to them in just a second. I will say that this event used to take place inside. It used to take place inside the gym, and last year, for obvious reasons, we couldn't be inside, so we moved it outside, and we had a beautiful night, beautiful venue, and he said, we're going to do this every year. And of course, now we've picked one of the coldest nights in May, but it's not too bad. And the projection is that the wind dies down as the night goes, so we should be in pretty good shape. So we're looking forward to recognizing these seniors. And with that, we're going to get rolling. We're going to get right into the program. And I want to introduce our first presenter, and she comes to us today from the Garden Grove Women's Division Chamber of Commerce. Before we get to our first presenter, I want to introduce a very special guest that we have with us tonight. From the Garden Grove Unified School District's Board of Education, we have Mr. Lundwin here with us tonight. Welcome. And now for our first presenter from the Garden Grove Women's Division Chamber of Commerce, Sunny Rubakova-Medell.
Hello everyone, good evening. I am honored to be back where I walk the halls. I'm in Argo, and it's an honor to present 2 awards today. The first award, it was really hard to choose. You guys are all overachievers, but the first award goes to Annie Nguyen. And the second award goes to Joanne Tran. Congratulations.
And at this time, I would like to call up the Garden Grove Strawberry Festival, Mrs. Marilyn Tortolano. Hi, I'm from the Strawberry Festival. I'm Marilyn, and I was in Argo as well. And very proud to give this award to Trek Foe. And it is a $1,000 check on behalf of the Strawberry Festival. We give one to each high school. Here's a really nice pocket. Congratulations. So now I'd like to call up the Garden Grove High School Alumni Association, Miss Rosemary Yoke.
Good evening, everyone. We had many applicants for the Alumni Association to go through, and it was really difficult. There's a lot of excellent educational achievers right here. I'm also an Argonaut alumni, and I was a song leader and cheerleader, and had good times, good memories here. You guys all should be proud to be an Argonaut. So we have 4 scholarships. The first one is the Jack Elder Scholarship Award, and the amount, do you want to say the amount? For the $2,000 winner of this award goes to Hannah Nguyen. Also, with their award, we have the alumni membership. Since your graduating year will be in our Alumni Association member. Our second applicant, who is very deserving of this award, goes to, this one is the Marshall Vanderlinde Scholarship for $2,500, and it goes to Josephine Rusley. Award is for the Ken W. Reed Scholarship, $2,500, and this one goes to our favorite Annie Nguyen. And last but not least, we have one more, and this is the Vocational Garden Grove High School Alumni Scholarship, and it goes to Connor Smorick.
Now we're going to move on to our department awards, and we're first going to start with Career Technical Ed and Miss Cindy Sawyer.
Sorry, I'm short. Good evening, everyone. I represent the Career Technical Education Department, and I will be presenting on multiple pathways, so bear with me here. The first pathway I'm going to present for is the culinary arts on behalf of Chef Chuck Pregoso and his students. Sorry. They decided this year to recognize students in the following areas. First of all is culinary arts. Our Golden Fleece Award goes to Anthony Martinez. Chef Pregoso wanted me to say, one of the most talented chefs I have ever known and a truly hardworking student. I'm very proud of him. On behalf of the Career Technical Education Department, specializing in patient care, the certificate winner is Ariana Lycona. Mrs. Desai sincerely apologizes for not being able to attend to personally honor you. She stated, Ariana has been a pleasure to have in my medical corps and medical assisting classes. I wish her the best in the future. And our Golden Fleece Award in Career Technical Education, Patient Care, goes to Tu La. Ms. Desai again apologizes that she cannot be here to personally honor you. She stated, Tu has been a great HOSA president, and it's been great knowing her for the past 4 years. I wish her the best in all of her endeavors, and I know she'll succeed in any career she chooses. Congratulations, dear. Oh, sorry, Tu. And now presenting for achievement in the Career Technical Education Department for the certificates and awards for public safety pathway. We have multiple recipients for this because we do have 2 separate teachers teaching this same courses in criminal justice and forensics. Our first certificate achievement goes to Aaron Doan. I taught Aaron when he took criminal justice, and Mr. Endow is currently teaching him for forensics CSI. We both agree that Aaron is a great student who actively participates in class discussions, providing relevant input. Aaron is always engaged in class lessons and tasks at hand, taking his academics seriously. Aaron is not one to sit back and watch class go by. He wants to be actively involved in the learning process and takes pride in his individual academic performance. We are grateful to have had you as our student, Aaron. Best of luck as you move forward into the next phase of your life. Jose Torres. Jose was a student of mine for 2 years, having taught him in criminal justice and forensic science, CSI. He has always been a personable and funny student, but always remained dedicated to his schoolwork in the process. Jose still stops by and waves at me whenever he passes by my room. I've enjoyed watching him play sports for the past few years, knowing that he was a great student athlete. I also remember the good old days when Jose didn't tower over me in height like he does today. He has to lean pretty far down to hug me, but I treasure those hugs every single day. Good luck in all you do, Jose. You will be missed. Gabriel Garcia. Gabe is a fun-loving student who I taught for 2 years. He has greatly matured, but still has a mischievous side to keep us guessing. I'm proud of him as a student athlete, and I've enjoyed being one of his biggest fans. He makes me smile whenever he walks past my room. Best wishes for a fulfilling future. Shoot for the stars, Gabe. Bailey Nguyen. There are many words I can use to describe Bailey, but I'll narrow it down to 5. Genuine, sweet, caring, resilient, and determined. He was my student in criminal justice and forensics. Bailey has grown from a shy student who really didn't know what to think of me to a student who stops by every day between 3rd and 4th period to give me a big hug. Bailey has faced adversity, but has not backed down or given up. I admire his strength and perseverance. Bailey, as you pursue your higher education, majoring in zoology, continue to be the beast I know you to be. Fight hard for your dreams, kiddo. Our plaque winner, meaning our Public Safety Golden Fleece Award winner, is Dominic Bracamontes. Mr. Endow apologizes for not being able to honor you personally tonight, but he stated, I've had the opportunity to observe Dominic's work habits, citizenship, and academic abilities this past year, and have come to know him as an intelligent and confident student. He daily demonstrates a commitment to academic excellence in my course. Dominic brings excellent discussion ideas, critical thinking concepts, and humor to the class. He is passionate about his work, and I often find him taking time to help his peers. Dominic embodies the spirit of a true Argo: pride, performance, and pursuit of excellence. Dom, congratulations. The world is yours. I also had the pleasure of teaching Dominic, and he is a wonderful student. Our second Golden Fleece Plaque Award winner for public safety is Juan Guevara. I had the pleasure of teaching Juan for 2 years, previously in my criminal justice course and currently in my forensics course. Juan has always been devoted to his academics. He takes pride in his schoolwork here at Grove, but also in his outside employment as well. Not every teenager can balance both as well as Juan can. Juan has a great work ethic that will benefit him as he maneuvers through life. He faces challenges head on, and I admire his persistence as he pursues excellence. Juan is reliable and has a good head on his shoulders. But I also appreciate his sense of humor. Best of luck in your future, Juan. I'm proud of you and your achievements as an Argonaut. Thank you, everyone, for your patience.
All right, we move on to English and Miss Lazzaroni.
Okay, I'm going to do it a little bit differently just because I don't want to stand on the stage by myself. So I'm going to call up the following winners for the English Award. So it's Jasmine Tran, Tanya Nguyen, and Chloe Vo, and Mariana Vusa, Jolene Hong, and Kane Carbajal. So if I could get all my beautiful people up here. I want to say something about the English AP program. But first I do want to give the plaques. So everyone on stage, and let me just tell you, Ms. Cardoza and I, the other AP Lit teacher, we have to make this decision together. Now we have 180 AP Lit students. It is the biggest AP on this campus. So these are the 180 best senior English students at Garden Grove High School. And we literally, this year they told us, no, you have to limit it. You can pick 2 people. We almost got into a fist fight trying to decide. So I begged, and they did allow me a little grace. But let me just tell you, our 2 plaque winners are Jolene and Kate. But let me just say a little bit about these wonderful people on stage, because they are truly amazing. I just wanted to give you the background of how many students we are choosing from. And these students all, I'm almost afraid to say this in front of my boss, but they literally write better than I do. I am the teacher of this class, and so often Ms. Cardoza and I will both comment how awed and amazed we are when we read these essays that, have such insights and they're so profound. We're looking at, topics like mortality and, really deeply profound topics that it's amazing to us how very young people can address these issues with such maturity and deep insight that sometimes I read something and I think that never occurred to me. It's really, beautiful and humbling. And just a word about our 2 plaque winners. When the battle, between Ms. Cardoza and I, we were both fighting for our respective winners. But for both of us, Kane and Jolene come to class every day with a willingness to participate. And it's not like another subject where you can memorize your way into a good grade. So it's very scary sometimes to raise your hand, especially for Kane at 7 o'clock in the morning, who really helps me out so much with just beautiful insights, always something so, again, intense and profound. And we just appreciate the enthusiasm of Kane and Jolene and the willingness to take risks, which they do every day in our English classes, as all of these people do. So thanks to all of you, wonderful souls. You are all truly amazing.
Stars, don't give up, and never quit. The Career Development Award goes to On Pham and John Benson. And the Service Award goes to Nayeli Martinez. Congratulations to you all.
Okay, now we're going to go backtrack for just a second. We're going to do the Infinity Dream Scholarship with Dr. Isabella Lai.
This is too high for me. Hi everyone, my name is Isabella Lai and I am a 2005 alumnus of Garden Grove High School. Go class of 2005, right? So Garden Grove High School really laid the foundation for my career, allowing me to really pursue my dreams and really further my education. And one of the promises that I made to myself was that I wanted to give back to the school. So fast forward 20 years later, after medical training and medical school and all the crazy long hours, I am here today and I am so excited to start the Infinity Dream Scholarship because I wanted to remind all students that all your dreams are possible, no matter how big they are or how ridiculous they may seem. As long as you keep those dreams in mind and you work at it one day at a time, that at the end of the day, you'll realize that you're already there and you already got your dream. So I'm so excited to announce the 2022 Infinity Dream Scholarship winners, Anthony Nguyen and Nancy Vu. The reason my husband and I selected Anthony was that he had a really strong passion for the field of medicine, and he really wants to help his family. And the reason that we selected Nancy Vu was because she really demonstrated a strong commitment to give back to her community. And one thing that she wrote on her application was that if we make the investment now, that it'll be many years, but it will bear fruit. So I'm very excited and to see what they will accomplish throughout their years and what you guys will all accomplish. Congratulations.
All right, we are getting down to it here. Let's talk valedictorian and salutatorian for a moment. Those, of course, are distinctions for the seniors who rank at the top of their class and who have done so much for the school. So I'd like to call up our valedictorian, Justin Pham, and our salutatorian, Annie Nguyen. All right, first off, a couple words about Annie. She has participated in a lot of different things, cross country and track for 4 years. She was a captain of that team. Very proud of her club involvements in Girls League, CSF, NHS, Key Club, Running Club. Annie will be attending UC San Diego. She's going to major in political science, and you heard from Mr. Henniger, she intends to be a lawyer, maybe environmental lawyer now after winning that scholarship. And congratulations to our salutatorian, Annie Nguyen. And our valedictorian, Justin Pham, he's going to be attending UC Irvine. He's going to be majoring in computer science. His goal is to be a software engineer. Justin would like to thank his family and friends for being such a major support in his academic journey. Congratulations, Justin Pham and Annie Nguyen. Miss Jefferson, I'm going to have you hang on the stage for a second. Miss Jefferson, just to my left real quick. Yes, Miss Jefferson, it's time. You know, Miss Jefferson has been at Garden Grove High School for 3 years. And before that, she was an assistant principal at Santiago High School for a number of years. And we learned just about a month ago or so that next year Miss Jefferson will be the principal at Irvine Intermediate School. Congratulations to Miss Jefferson on that promotion. It is, for those of you who have gotten to know her, and it's a shame because the pandemic kind of limited our in-person contact for a while, but for those of you who have gotten to know her, you know her to be just a very special person. I have enjoyed working with her. This is a bittersweet moment for me. It's always great to see people move on and do great things, but we're certainly going to miss her at Garden Grove High School, and we wish Miss Jefferson the best at Irvine. Congratulations, and thank you, Miss Jefferson, for everything you've done for us. All right, and now I'd like to call back up Mr. Henniger to talk about the final award of the evening, Most Worthy Argonaut.
I want to talk to you about a very special award that's given each year to one deserving senior. It's called the Most Worthy Argonaut. It dates all the way back to 1927, and in that yearbook it states that the senior who has done the most for the school will have their name engraved on a loving cup. And here we are now 95 years later, and that idea for Most Worthy Argonaut is still the same now as it was then, and that is to honor the students who have done the most for the school through sports, arts, clubs, or volunteering. Students who emulate our school's motto, pride, performance, and the pursuit of excellence, and students who have simply shown pride and honor in all the things that they do with our school. Faculty members nominate students for this award and vote on the semifinalists. Semifinalists submit a resume and answer prompts to provide the committee with information about their involvement in the school and community, and finalists are interviewed to select the winner. And now, the 6 finalists, who are sitting over here, by the way, in case you've wondered what the tables are about. First is a 4-year cheerleader and 3-year captain who made principal's honor roll all 4 years. She's also an advanced dance student who loves performing at GGHS events. She's also a member of 4 clubs and a board member of Girls League, Sierra Bennett. Next up, a 4-year water polo player and captain who always, and trust me, I know, put her team needs before her own. She's also a proud member of AVID and credits the program with her success getting into college. She enjoys tutoring students in math when she gets the opportunity. Yasmin Gomez. Next up, she has a ridiculous GPA, 4.71, and is the class of 2022 salutatorian. She's also a 4-year track and cross-country runner who also started the running club, which fundraises to pay race entry fees for her teammates, Annie Nguyen. He's been an honor roll student all 4 years. He also enjoys playing music and taking photos, but more than anything, he loves playing basketball with his teammates. He was part of the school's first ever CIF basketball championship this year, Ivan Ortega. Next up, he was chosen as the CIF Player of the Year and was the driving force behind the team that brought home the school's first ever CIF championship in basketball. He's also spent some time volunteering, giving food and gifts to families in need. Miguel Ortega. And finally, a 4-year member of ASB, she has truly been at the heart of all things GGHS. She's also a 4-year member of the softball team and was their captain 2 of those years. She also volunteered tutoring struggling students online early in the pandemic. Jasmine Peraza. And before I turn it over, if we could get one last round of applause for all of the most worthy finalists.
Wow, the best of the best right here. Don't they look great? I love it. So 2 students up here have been chosen to receive our special award. The award who emulates our school's motto, pride, performance, and the pursuit of excellence. So those 2 winners are Miguel Ortega and Jasmine Peraza. Let's have another round of applause for all 6 of these awesome individuals. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. Wow, what a night. Unbelievable. Let's have another big round of applause for our seniors. When we talk about pride, performance, and the pursuit of excellence, you see it amongst you right now. That is just awesome. And seniors, we are so extremely proud of everything that you have accomplished here at Garden Grove and can't wait to see the great things that you're going to do in your future. So thank you for being awesome Argos. And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the evening. Have an awesome night tonight. Good night.
All right, and now from the ELD department, we have Miss Ortega, and fresh out of retirement, just like Tom Brady, we have Miss Brown.
We'd like to have our winners up here as well. I'd like to call up the following people. Daniel Alvarez. Amy Nguyen. Tai Nguyen. T. Lee. And Antonio Fuentes. I just have to tell you, I am so excited to be here because these are my students. The current teachers right now, they couldn't be here tonight, and I was so happy to step in because these are my students. I retired last June, and so I didn't get a chance to be here for their last year. But now I get to at least give these deserving students their awards. The other teacher, Miss Belen Ortega, is here, but she hasn't had any of them because they're seniors. So it's just fitting that I get to do it. So, just a little bit about these guys. Miss Magdi and Miss Camaro and I, well, first of all, they're very sorry that they couldn't be here. But again, I want to say I am excited to be here. So, so be it. They're gone. I'm here. So, these students have led by example by showing leadership, creativity, and they have engaged in their classes. Think about right now, if you had to go to another country where you don't speak the language, they put you in a school, you don't get to sit there and just listen for a while, they want you to start talking immediately. That's rough. And many of you in the audience, you've done that. And you know what it's like. That's what these guys did. But yet they're coming out on the other end and getting awards for the participation and their work ethic, and it's amazing. First, Daniel. Hi. Miss Camaro says she is so proud of Daniel and his achievements. Not many students are able to come to a new country, learn the language, and graduate within the 3 years that he had here at Garden Grove High School. I know that Daniel holds himself to I know this from before. He holds himself to a very high standard, and then he strives to reach that standard. He's always been a student who is meticulous about his work and how it's presented. He's hardworking, he's an excellent student, and even though I hear he will be leaving California, I know that wherever he goes, he's going to be an inspiration to all of us. Thank you, Daniel. Amy. Ms. Camaro says that after meeting Amy this year, she's been so impressed with her work ethic and education. What I remember is Amy was the one student who could participate in a group and actually get the group to do the task that they were asked to do. That is a natural leader amongst your peers. I definitely saw that when she was my TA. She would anticipate what I would want her to do and do it before I asked her to do it. And I would say, Amy, oh, thank you, instead of having to ask her to do something. She was just really with it. She also holds herself to a high standard, and she never fails to reach it. Her presentations, written work, and participation made her a joy to have in class and as my TA, and her work is unmatched. Her dedication to succeed will be so useful for her when she gets into college. Amy is sweet, she's compassionate, and she's a caring young lady. Hi. It is so good to see these faces. Ms. Camaro says that Ty came into her class 3 years ago, and he was a funny but silly young man. Fast forward to 3 years, he steps into her class this year, and she is so impressed by the transformation that he has made. His knowledge really showed in the classroom. I too, when I had him, saw this change from kind of young boy coming to college to this young man serious about academics.
He's an amazing student. He has a work ethic, and that's evident as I watched him successfully move through the English Learner Program. Ty is an exemplary young man, and we are so proud of the tremendous progress he's made towards his goals for the future. T, down on the end. Ms. Camaro and I believe T is an exceptional young lady. She came to our program with barely one word of English. To see this young woman blossom in the English language is why we became English language educators. She has worked so hard to learn the language and to graduate. This year, she took 2 English classes to make sure that she got the requirements that she needed. Her hard work is paid off. Ms. Camaro feels honored to be her teacher, and I feel honored to have been able to help her along the way to fluency in English. We are both positive that T will continue to be a success in her education. She plans to attend college, and I know this will be a wonderful future for her. T is a student who will go after her goal, and she will succeed. Last, I would like to get to our plaque winner, Antonio. Ms. Camaro says she cannot think of a student more deserving of this award. Antonio is determined to make something of himself, even though it means leaving his family and life in Mexico. I'm so happy the day has finally come for him to accomplish his goal to graduate. It was iffy at some points during the year. I mean, we were having serious conversations. I remember during the pandemic when even though Wi-Fi was not the greatest, and he was way across the border, he would Zoom in every day to his ELD class. He has shown that he confronts his problems, he looks for a way to overcome them, and he asks questions to lead to better outcomes. And now, after all the challenges and the hard work, he will pursue his dreams in the military. I think that's wonderful too. His strength, both physically and characteristically, will help him in the future. Mrs. Camaro and I agree that it was a pleasure having Antonio in our English Learner Program. We wish him well in his next chapter of military life. We do expect some emails from you and from all of you so that we know how you're doing in life and that you're keeping safe. Thank you very much for letting me present these.
All right, now we're going to move on to math and Mr. Yoshida.
Hello everybody. I'm going to call our 3 certificate winners up. Annie Nguyen, Corey Tree Nguyen, and Madison No. I see her coming from the back. So every year when I think of what I'm going to say for the math department, I'm always like, what am I going to say? They write their numbers really well, or they are great with their calculator. It's kind of different, but believe it or not, in math, when you get to the higher levels, it's not just about numbers. You actually have to write in words and articulate arguments. And so it's not always what you think. And when you're grading these papers, when someone can articulate, it is so nice grading them. It's so easy, and other people are just trying to figure out what they're trying to say. These 3 just stand out so much. I've had the pleasure of having all of them for 2 years, and they are the top of the class. They're polite, they're genuine, and just enjoyed having them in my class. And all three of them, pretty much on their tests, they just stood out head and shoulders above everybody else. And the one who was going to win the Golden Fleece Award, and this year she's in the highest math class that we offer, and she pretty much scored the highest score on every test, pretty much, and that's Madison Mill.
All right, we'll move to performing arts and Mr. Winchell.
I'm going to raise this up a little bit. Sorry. There we go. All right, so I have the pleasure for speaking for the Performing Arts Department tonight. And we have one winner for each of the divisions of the Performing Arts. We have, we'll start with the Dance and Theater program. So this is from Miss Chrissy Leong. And should I call them all up first? Or? Oh, okay, we'll call up all the people first. So Alvin Malona, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Come on up. Marion Wen. And Holly Wen. So for Miss Leong in dance and drama, Holly, who's coming up now, there we go. Holly is the heart and soul of the dance and theater program. She has lived and breathed the arts as she is enrolled in both dance and theater. Holly can be seen on and off stage in dozens of shows that we have done over the past 4 years, and most notably has been the stage manager for the musical. Holly is the biggest cheerleader and is a comfort to her peers. We can always depend on Holly to do whatever needs to be done without even asking. She will be greatly missed in our program. Thank you, Holly. Up next from instrumental music, which is my area over there, we have Marion Wen. Mary has been the backbone of our program for as long as I've known her. She has served in so many ways as secretary and effectively librarian, equipment manager, professional organizer, event coordinator, personnel manager, stage manager, so much. I could go on for an hour. In many ways, she has literally been my right hand, or the other half of my brain. And she is so dedicated, hardworking, loyal, caring, and passionate beyond all possible explanation. Mary, thank you for your service and dedication. We will miss you greatly. Finally, from the piano and choir portion of the Performing Arts program, this is from Mrs. Mitten, Alvin. Alvin was a piano student and has been in choir all 4 years of high school. He served as a section leader, performed various solos, and has been one of the most reliable students we have ever had she has ever had in her 30 years working here. Alvin's put copious amounts of extra time into his music classes. Every assignment was done above and beyond what was asked for, and he has a high level of respect from each of his peers. Alvin spends most days after school during his 6th period to help benefit the music program. He often asks what I needed help with and not the other way around. His absence will leave a huge hole in the music program here at GGHS. Thank you, Alvin, for all you have done, and may the road ahead be full of music and success. And the plaque winner for Performing Arts this year goes to Alvin Malone.
All right, now we'd like to welcome Miss Leong for physical education.
Hi, can I have two fam, Tao fam, and Maryland fan please come up? Maryland Fam, Tau Fam, and 2 Fam have all been in dance for the past 4 years. Although they completed their physical education requirements, they opted to dance with me at 7 a.m. for 2 more years. They have endured very early mornings, very late evenings, and countless hours in the theater. I have made them lift each other, fall to the floor, dance on concrete, roll on the field, and if they complain, they never said it loud enough for me to hear. Congratulations to the 3 of them. They will be greatly missed. Come to their show next Tuesday to see them in their final performance. Thank you. And our plaque winner goes to Tao.
Thank you, Miss Leong. Now we have Miss Lynch for science.
Good evening. I'm here to announce the Golden Fleece Award for the Science Department. We have 3 outstanding students. We'd like to call up Chloe Vo, Beverly Ma, and Corey Nguyen. You know, here at Garden Grove High School, it's recommended that all students take 3 years of science. There is a special group of students who elect to go 4 years, which means they're moving into the accelerated AP classes, which are quite challenging. So all of the individuals that are here have really pushed themselves. They have excelled in all of their science classes and done outstanding work. Our Golden Fleece Award for this year goes to Beverly Ma.
All right, for social science, we want to welcome tonight Mr. Cepeda.
All right, good evening, everyone. I'm here representing the Social Science Department. So our Social Science Department certificates are for Kendrick Nguyen, Annie Nguyen, and Chloe Vo. All of these students have taken social sciences for the last 3 years. Some of them took for 4 years their freshman year. They've taken numerous AP courses and done a great job. So this year's winner, Ms. Chu wanted me to say this about them. So being a student during the past 3 years has come with unforeseen challenges. The students we selected to honor all rose above the challenges and excelled both in person and virtually. The student we are honoring as our Golden Fleece recipient was not only a standout in every history course she took, she also exemplifies civic engagement through her work within the community. With her strong academic skills and her passion to create a positive change, we cannot wait to see the impact she makes beyond the walls of Garden Grove High School. It is a pleasure of the Social Science Department to honor Chloe Vo as our 2022 Golden Fleece Award winner. Congratulations, thank you very much.
And now from our Visual Arts Department, I'd like to welcome Miss Stephanie McManus.
Hello. So I'm here to present the Golden Fleece Award for the Art Department. And if I could have the following students come on up. Jocelyn Avalos, Jacqueline Hong, Jeremy Hong, Sarah Lee, Adam Rasmussen, and Mariana Vusa. Come on down. so glad you guys can make it. So these amazing young artists have spent multiple years studying the arts and perfecting their artistic abilities and craft. They have proven themselves to be dedicated to the creative process, and they embody the artistic spirit. As a result, their works of art are outstanding, and over their high school careers, they have received special recognition at exhibitions throughout the county. They have been truly wonderful to work with, and it's been a joy to see them develop as artists and as just really wonderful human beings. Both Jocelyn, Jacqueline, and Mariana, why don't you guys step forward so people know who you are? There we go. They've excelled in the painting and drawing classes. Each of them are creative and have exceptional drawing and painting skills. And Mariana is also an accomplished digital artist and has completed a beautiful advanced placement drawing portfolio this year. Jeremy, yes. Yay. Jeremy, step forward. Mr. Swan says that Jeremy has excelled in both photography and animation, and he too possesses outstanding drawing skills and has a firm grasp of the principles of animation. And Adam, Adam, step forward. So Adam is also a very versatile 2- and 3-dimensional artist and has been accepted to the prestigious Laguna College of Art and Design this fall. So, yeah. It was difficult to select one Golden Fleece Award winner among so many deserving students. However, our Golden Fleece Award tonight goes to Miss Sarah Lee. Sarah has proven to be an extremely versatile and dedicated artist. She's completed 5 years of study in the visual arts, which is a rare achievement. She's completed 3 years of painting and drawing and also 2 years of ceramics. And in her 4 years at Grow, Sarah has exhibited a passion for art and has consistently worked at improving her artistic skills and abilities. She is hardworking, imaginative, and has a keen eye for detail. And as a result, Sarah's artworks have regularly been selected for exhibition in local art shows. Sarah, thank you for all your years of being a wonderful art student and artist. We love you. We're going to miss you. Congratulations. Sorry guys, got to give them all hugs.
Thank you, Ms. McManus. Representing World Language, we have Ms. Beardsley and Mr. Nguyen.
Good evening. We are here to present the Golden Fleece Awards for World Language, which includes Latin, Vietnamese, and Spanish. So we are going to call all the recipients up at once here so we can award them. So we're going to start with Jessica H. Nguyen, Latin. Emily Funk, Latin. Eloise Ramirez Pimentel for Latin. And now for Spanish, we have Estrella Moran. Arlie Mendoza. Joshua Gaxiola. And now for Vietnamese, we have Jessica V. Nguyen. Nancy Vu. And Mindy Pham.
We're over 2 decades into the 21st century, and learning a second language or even a third language is more important now than ever. And these students here, they represent those who have been able to master not just English, but another language. And so we're so proud to present to them these awards. And we do have plaque awards for those who have earned them. For Spanish, we have Joshua Gaxiola. And we have another Spanish award for Yasmin Gomez. Also, for Latin, we have Eloise Ramirez Pimentel. And for the Vietnamese award, we have Mindy Pham. Thank you very much. Keep your language skills up, and we'll see you out there in the future.
All right, next I'd like to invite Miss Green for the Achievement Award.
Hello, good evening, everybody. I'm here to present the Achievement Award and Achievement Certificates. Can the following ladies please come up? Etni Abundio Perez, Amber Parsley, and Josephine Rusley. I don't know if we have two of our ladies tonight, but I will go ahead and share with you some of their accomplishments and what their teachers have said. So Etni is regarded by her fellow peers and teachers as polite, responsible, motivated, and hardworking. Though she may be a bit on the quieter side, she has a positive mindset and always has a smile on her face. Etni is a true Argo in every sense. She advocates for herself when needed, and she is respectful to her peers and staff. She is goal-oriented in school and out of school, and she takes ownership of her actions and has self-worth. When it comes to her academics, she always gives it her all, maintaining a grade point average of 3.0 or higher during all 4 years at Garden Grove High School. Not only does Etni do well in school, that responsibility and motivation that she's had carries over to her after-school job. And with the remarkable and admirable character that she's demonstrated, it's certain that she will have a bright, successful future. Amber is another one of our seniors, and she's maintained a high standard of excellence for grades. She's currently enrolled in 7 periods of coursework, earning a 3.2A GPA. And she consistently earns grades of B or higher in her classes. She's participated on the swim team and attends practices every morning while still maintaining her grades in her academic courses. Amber has a very positive attitude and is an integral part in cheering on her classmates as well as her teammates. Amber's extremely polite and respectful. She always has an interesting and informed perspective on topics, which she openly shares in class. Her teachers report that she has a bright smile and sunny disposition, and it really makes their day. And she is like a ray of sunshine from the moment that she enters a room. Amber truly embodies all of the best attributes of being an Argo, and it's assured that she'll do great things in all of her future endeavors. And last but certainly not least, our next award recipient needs little introduction, but it's a perfect time to honor her this evening. Josephine Rusley has overcome many obstacles to get where she is today. Despite these great challenges, Josephine has persevered her entire school career, and now she'll be graduating from Garden Grove High School with a 4.18 GPA. Josephine has spent countless hours maintaining her high GPA. Her grit, determination, dedication are just some of the qualities that define who she is. Today, we want to recognize, honor, and celebrate you, Josephine, for your accomplishments, like your ranking of 44 out of over 500 students at GGHS. Josephine has been accepted to Chapman, UCI, and CSUF. She'll be attending Cal State Fullerton in the coming fall and intends to pursue a career in psychology. We wish you all the best in your future endeavors, Josephine, and we're so grateful to have had you as a student and to honor you with this award. Congratulations.
lastly, for the department awards, we have Mr. Doan for Avid.
Avid's mission is to close the opportunity gap by preparing all students for college readiness and success in a global society. Many of our Avid students have been a part of our program since their middle school years. They've endured through the demands of organization with focused notes and binder checks, academic rigor pushed forth by our bi-weekly tutorials and our very demanding tutors, and ultimately a chaotic year with me of college and financial aid applications and those weekly scholarships. More importantly though, Avid builds a family. Coming back from distance learning after the past 2 years, these two leaders that I'm about to recognize have recognized the importance of bringing that sense of community, that family, back to Grove. I can only hope that our next leaders will fit in the big shoes these two leave behind. I would like to invite Ariz Shaikh, and Nancy Vu. Both of our certificate recipients tonight have been instrumental in organizing events and coordinating with the other leaders of our Avid Club, many of whom are in the audience tonight, and I recognize all of you as well. But tonight, picking our Golden Fleece plaque recipient could only be achieved with the input of all of our Avid seniors and their previous Avid teachers. So it is my honor tonight to recognize this year's recipient, Nancy Vu. And with that, I believe we are done with the department awards. Thank you very much.
All right, we're moving on here now to the very prestigious Argo of the Year. I'd like to call back up Coach Cepeda to present that award.
All right, this year's Argos of the Year for athletics. We had some really good athletes this year. We had a couple CF championship team. We had a couple, really teams make some good runs in the playoffs, so this is a very prestigious award. So this first athlete was a 3-year varsity water polo player, a 3-year varsity swimmer. As a sophomore, was Offensive Player of the Year, first team All-League. As a junior, first team All-League again. And as a senior, was the league MVP and a team MVP. And a overall great athlete. This year's Argo of the Year is Persephone Taylor.
Yeah,
I practiced all day. Our next athlete of the year, the coaches, we all nominate people and all the coaches vote, and it was real tight. So this athlete played multiple sports. She actually played freshman football. I coached football. She was a great athlete. I was excited to have her. I wish she would have played some more. She played volleyball her senior year and did track. She really excelled in basketball, played 4 years of varsity. She was a varsity team MVP, 2-time Golden West League first team All-League, Pacifica Tournament MVP, and 2022 OC All-Star Game participant. She's a great kid. I had her in class, always participates, and that's Zakai McAllister. All right, on the boys' side. So I had the pleasure of having this guy in class last year during Zoom. Great kid, always smiling, always giving me a hard time. The best thing about this guy was he was a campus leader for everything. He would go to all the sports events. He'd always cheer on the other sports, just a really good kid. So this year's Argo of the Year on the boys' side was a 3-time All Golden West League first team in basketball. He was a Golden West League MVP, He was a 2022 CIS Southern Section Player of the Year. He was third team All-County, which is probably the highest we've had in basketball in the last 20, 30 years. He was an OC All-Star Game participant. He was a member of the first CIF championship in basketball. He was also, I believe, a second team All-State basketball player. Just a great kid. Kind of wish he played football. Had to throw that in there, sorry. But overall great athlete and even better person. And that's Miguel Ortega. All right, thank you very much.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
It may well be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I've learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind off the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you,
because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blame me for.
But then I guess I know there's blame to share,
And none of it seems to matter anymore.
like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better.
Because I knew you.
Because because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed. For good.
The National Merit Scholarship Program finalist. So this prestigious recognition is earned by less than 1% of high school seniors nationwide. Our very own Jessica Hong Nguyen was recognized as the only finalist for the 2022 National Merit Scholarship Program in the entire Garden Grove Unified School District. So give it up for Jessica Hong Nguyen. Now, our Garden Grove Administrators Association Awards. The Garden Grove Administrators would like to award Con La the $500 scholarship, in the area of visual and performing arts, we would like to recognize Alvin Malona and Sarah Lee, each with $250 scholarship. Congratulations.
Now for the Julian McCurge Award, I'd like to invite Holly Jefferson.
Good evening. Josephine, can you come up, please? The Julian McCurge Award is going to be presented to Josephine Rusoli. When we talk about a young lady that has gone through anything and everything and persevered through grit and determination, perseverance, that is Josephine in a nutshell. So we're very, very excited to present Josephine with a $7,500 scholarship for the Julie Inman Courage Award. Congratulations, Josephine. We're extremely proud of you. Congratulations, Josephine. Next up, we have Coach Henniger for the Justin Valdez Memorial Scholarship.
Good evening. I have the pleasure of giving a Justin scholarship every year. Excuse me. 10 years later, and it's still pretty hard. Justin was a student of mine. He was a swimmer and a water polo player and one of the best kids I've ever known. And his life sadly ended a year after he graduated. To tell you a little about him, he was very concerned about the environment. And that's the thing that a lot of the teachers and everyone would know him best for. He came to me one day and he said, I was at this festival a couple weeks ago, and I saw they had all these recycling cans that said Pepsi on the side of them. And so I went home and I wrote to Pepsi and I said, my school needs recycle cans too. Can you send us some? And then he comes to me and he says, there's a truck coming like today to drop off all these recycle cans. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So he tells me all about this. I said, you need to go tell the office and everything. And so all these things showed up, and it turned out it wasn't something we were really allowed to do. But we put him out for a day, you know, and collected all this recycling and everything. But he was the type of person to just do that. He would just go out and just do something. He somehow convinced teachers back then we would turn out our lights every Wednesday, lights out Wednesdays. That was Justin's idea. And through a few of these kinds of things that he did, he actually got our school named as one of the top 10 greenest schools in the country 2 years in a row. And that was all Justin. Trust me, that was nobody else but Justin. Amazing kid, and I miss him a lot. So this scholarship we put together every year. It's a $1,500 scholarship this year. Students apply for it, and then Justin's family reads over the essays and picks a winner. And I'm quite honored this year to give the scholarship to Annie Nguyen. If I could say one extra thing, Annie wants to be a lawyer, as of now at least. And just on behalf of Justin's family, they mentioned this. If in the future you want to try and enact change in anything, keep Justin in mind, because this is a case that is now 9 years old and still hasn't gone to trial. And that's a pretty messed up thing in the system, I think. So if you ever want to do anything, keep Justin in mind. Thank you.
All right, and now for the Michael Monsoor Grit Award, Dr. Tran.
I'm humbled and honored this evening to introduce the Garden Grove High School Michael A. Monsoor Grit Series Memorial Award. The award is a series and recognizes select students with the following plans after high school: to enter public service, career, or trade, or to live a life, a service-filled life. I'd like to present this award on behalf of Nicole Beer, who couldn't be with us here today, but she did leave us a few words. Nicole writes, 23 years ago, one of my best friends and I graduated from Garden Grove High School. Like many of you, we had big dreams at that time. We wanted to serve in the U.S. Armed Forces, and we did. At the very heart of the award is grit, humility, kindness, compassion, love, and service before self. The Monsoor family, my classmates, and I would like to thank all of this year's applicants. It was a very tough decision. The class of 2022, as you face success and failure in life, which you will, I hope you always remember Mikey's positive outlook. Reach for the stars, don't give up, and never quit. The Career Development Award goes to On Pham and John Benson. And the Service Award goes to Nayeli Martinez. Congratulations to you all.
Okay, now we're going to go backtrack for just a second. We're going to do the Infinity Dream Scholarship with Dr. Isabella Lai.
This is too high for me. Hi everyone, my name is Isabella Lai, and I am a 2005 alumnus of Garden Grove High School. Go class of 2005, right? So Garden Grove High School really laid the foundation for my career, allowing me to really pursue my dreams and really further my education. And one of the promises that I made to myself was that I wanted to give back to the school. So fast forward 20 years later, after medical training and medical school and all the crazy long hours, I am here today, and I am so excited to start the Infinity Dream Scholarship because I wanted to remind all students that all your dreams are possible, no matter how big they are or how ridiculous they may seem. As long as you keep those dreams in mind and you work at it one day at a time, that at the end of the day, you'll realize that you're already there and you already got your dream. So I'm so excited to announce the 2022 Infinity Dream Scholarship winners. Anthony Nguyen and Nancy Vu. The reason my husband and I selected Anthony was that he had a really strong passion for the field of medicine, and he really wants to help his family. And the reason that we selected Nancy Vu was because she really demonstrated a strong commitment to give back to her community. And one thing that she wrote on her application was that if we make the investment now, that it will be many years, but it will bear fruit. So I'm very excited and to see what they will accomplish throughout their years and what you guys will all accomplish. Congratulations.
All right, we are getting down to it here. Let's talk valedictorian and salutatorian for a moment. Those, of course, are distinctions for the seniors who rank at the top of their class and who have done so much for the school. So I'd like to call up our valedictorian, Justin Pham, and our salutatorian, Annie Nguyen. All right, first off, a couple words about Annie. She has participated in a lot of different things, cross country and track for 4 years. She was a captain of that team. Very proud of her club involvements in Girls League, CSF, NHS, Key Club, Running Club. Annie will be attending UC San Diego. She's going to major in political science, and you heard from Mr. Henniger, she intends to be a lawyer, maybe environmental lawyer now after winning that scholarship. And congratulations to our salutatorian, Annie Nguyen. And our valedictorian, Justin Pham, he's going to be attending UC Irvine. He's going to be majoring in computer science. His goal is to be a software engineer. Justin would like to thank his family and friends for being such a major support in his academic journey. Congratulations, Justin Pham and Annie Nguyen. Miss Jefferson, I'm going to have you hang on the stage for a second. Miss Jefferson, just to my left real quick. Yes, Miss Jefferson, it's time. You know, Miss Jefferson has been at Garden Grove High School for 3 years. And before that, she was an assistant principal at Santiago High School for a number of years. And we learned just about a month ago or so that next year Miss Jefferson will be the principal at Irvine Intermediate School. Congratulations to Miss Jefferson on that promotion. It is, for those of you who have gotten to know her, and it's a shame because the pandemic kind of limited our in-person contact for a while, but for those of you who have gotten to know her, you know her to be just a very special person. I have enjoyed working with her. This is a bittersweet moment for me. It's always great to see people move on and do great things, but we're certainly going to miss her at Garden Grove High School, and we wish Miss Jefferson the best at Irvine. Congratulations, and thank you, Miss Jefferson, for everything you've done for us. All right, and now I'd like to call back up Mr. Henniger to talk about the final award of the evening, Most Worthy Argonaut.
I want to talk to you about a very special award that's given each year to one deserving senior. It's called the Most Worthy Argonaut. It dates all the way back to 1927, and in that yearbook it states that the senior who has done the most for the school will have their name engraved on a loving cup. And here we are now 95 years later, and that idea for Most Worthy Argonaut is still the same now as it was then, and that is to honor the students who have done the most for the school through sports, arts, clubs, or volunteering. Students who emulate our school's motto, pride, performance, and the pursuit of excellence, and students who have simply shown pride and honor in all the things that they do with our school. Faculty members nominate students for this award and vote on the semifinalists. Semifinalists submit a resume and answer prompts to provide the committee with information about their involvement in the school and community, and finalists are interviewed to select the winner. And now, the 6 finalists, who are sitting over here, by the way, in case you've wondered what the tables are about. First is a 4-year cheerleader and 3-year captain who made principal's honor roll all 4 years. She's also an advanced dance student who loves performing at GGHS events. She's also a member of 4 clubs and a board member of Girls League. Sierra Bennett. Next up, a 4-year water polo player and captain who always, and trust me, I know, put her team needs before her own. She's also a proud member of AVID and credits the program with her success getting into college. She enjoys tutoring students in math when she gets the opportunity. Yasmin Gomez. Next up, she has a ridiculous GPA, 4.71, and is the class of 2022 salutatorian. She's also a 4-year track and cross-country runner who also started the Running Club, which fundraises to pay race entry fees for her teammates. Annie Nguyen. He's been an honor roll student all 4 years. He also enjoys playing music and taking photos, but more than anything, he loves playing basketball with his teammates. He was part of the school's first ever CIF basketball championship this year, Ivan Ortega. Next up, he was chosen as the CIF Player of the Year and was the driving force behind the team that brought home the school's first ever CIF championship in basketball. He's also spent some time volunteering, giving food and gifts to families in need. Miguel Ortega. And finally, a 4-year member of ASB, she has truly been at the heart of all things GGHS. She's also a 4-year member of the softball team and was their captain 2 of those years. She also volunteered tutoring struggling students online early in the pandemic. Jasmine Peraza. And before I turn it over, if we could get one last round of applause for all of the most worthy finalists.
Wow. The best of the best right here. Don't they look great? I love it. So 2 students up here have been chosen to receive our special award. The award who emulates our school's motto, pride, performance, and the pursuit of excellence. So those 2 winners are Miguel Ortega and Jasmine Peraza. Let's have another round of applause for all 6 of these awesome individuals. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. Wow, what a night. Unbelievable. Let's have another big round of applause for our seniors. When we talk about pride, performance, and the pursuit of excellence, you see it amongst you right now. That is just awesome. And seniors, we are so extremely, extremely proud of everything that you have accomplished here at Garden Grove and can't wait to see the great things that you're going to do in your future. So thank you, thank you, thank you for being awesome Argos. And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the evening. Have an awesome night tonight. Good night.